Here I am, beginning of week 2, and we're finally starting to get some rain. This is looking more like the Tour Divide that I remember. Just a thunderstorm going overhead, so I'm just taking some shelter here at Holland Lake. Luckily enough, I was able to get my tent and everything packed up while it was still relatively dry. And now I'm just gonna hang out under this little overhang and let the thunderstorm pass over and then hit the road. For next stop is Seeley Lake and then on to Ovando. So it's going to be looks like it's going to be a wet day, but that's okay. I got the gear for it, and hopefully it goes pretty quick. Well, thankfully the rain stopped. I was able to take off my raincoat and rain pants. It gets steamy in your rain gear, and it's not very comfortable, so it was nice to get that off. Anyway, sun's come out. Hopefully these blue skies and clouds stay, and I can make my way to Seeley Lake and get a resupply. I'm looking forward to some barbecue at the barbecue pit, I think it's called, and get myself an ice cream. I need to top up on some sugar and some fat. So anyways, time to get going. Before I forget, I just want to make sure that I touched on this. If you're doing the Tour Divide, Holland Lake Campground is definitely a good spot. The Kirk, who's the park, I guess, host superintendent, he's amazing. He found me a nice little spot last night. He even offered to make me food. I didn't need any because I was just wanting to get to sleep. But woke up this morning and he brought me a nice hot cup of coffee. So what can you say? That's such a generous offer. It's a great spot. Really pretty. It's only maybe a mile and a half off route, and it's worth it. And it's because it's a big stretch between to get to Seeley Lake. So from Columbia Falls to Seeley, it's a long stretch. So Holland Lake is a good spot to stop for the night, get a good night's sleep, and then continue on the next day, which is what I'm doing. So anyways, check out Holland Lake if you're doing the Tour Divide. Hey again. Well, those blue skies didn't last very long. There's a thunderstorm moving in. I can hear it in the distance bouncing off the mountains. So I will see if I can find a level spot that's kind of sheltered and be prepared to wait it out, because I'm not going to go riding through a thunderstorm or electrical storm. It's too dangerous, and there's no need of it. So maybe what I'll do is I'll use it as an opportunity to stop and make myself a cup of coffee. Well, I'm just taking a little shelter from the storm that's going over. It's right overhead at the moment, and the skies have opened up, so I'll just wait this out a little bit. I don't know if you can hear the mosquitoes on the camera, but there's mosquitoes, so hopefully this rain will knock them down. Anyways, Tour Divide.
Now you can see it, but there's hail coming down now, so I'm kind of glad I stopped.
Well, I've decided to take a little break, as you can probably tell. Just using an impromptu shelter here, using my ground sheet to try to keep some of the rain off me, and just give me a chance to take a break from the wet. I just didn't want to get overheated and then get cold, so I decided to stop early, and we'll just wait it out. So it's pouring. It's a very wet day. This is the first time I've ever had to kind of take shelter like this. It'll do the job. It's not ideal. This ground sheet is not exactly waterproof, but it keeps the bulk of the rain off me, and I just have to, kind of push the puddles out once in a while. Anyways, another day on the Tour Divide.
right, here comes the off-camber single track that's a little sketch in places. So I'm almost at the top. I've been kind of beating myself up because of how much walking I've had to do, but the mud, it's energy sapping. It rained all the way up the mountain, or it has rained all the way up the mountain, and it's really taking a lot out of me. I kind of beat myself up. It's like, I don't have any energy, I don't have any strength. And then I look down and I'm approaching 2,000 meters. When I go over the top, it'll be 2,008 meters in elevation. So kind of makes sense that it's hard. There's less oxygen, so I guess I'm working harder than I'm used to. I guess that's the excuse I'm going to use. Right now I'm in an area that's, I'm not going to stay here too long. It's protected space for grizzly bears, so we have to cut through it. I'm making lots of noise, singing badly like I have been, as well as the bell going off. Just, you know, when you have those moments when you're kind of, you know, getting on your own case about how you're doing or how you're performing, yeah, it'll be over soon. It'll be on to the next section. And the one thing good about this is single track downhill is coming. Just hopefully it's rideable and get down to the bottom quickly, because I need to get some quality food when I get to Seeley Lake. And then I got to figure out if I can make it to Ovando tonight, because it's taken me a heck of a long time to get to the top of this mountain. So anyways, we'll find out soon enough. Is it a rain or is it a cloud? Feels like rain coming from a cloud. Well, I'm not able to videotape the single track because this broke. So I'll do my best to get it fixed, and we'll cover some more single track later on down the road. It's still eerie down here. The section just before this is incredibly difficult to ride. You can do it, but you gotta, you know, you're running into shrubs and logs and everything else, so it's a bit difficult, but almost to the bottom. I know there's a couple more obstacles if I remember right from last year, so I'll try to pick my lines carefully. So it took me 8 hours today so far to cover what I think we did in 3 or 4 hours last year. The rain, snow, and hail, not snow, sorry, rain and hail just slowed things down, and the mud on the mountain, although it's not peanut butter mud, it was just energy sapping, just brutal. So anyways, I got to the barbecue pit, and I'm mowing down this, and then I'm going to try to head on to Ovando. So hopefully I can get a bed there. So, see you in a while. Just on the climb prior to Ovando, looking out over the valley. It's quite pretty. Now I gotta get to Ovando and beat the rest of the rain. Oh, sun, how you mock me. Oh, after a very long day, I made it to Ovando. I gotta see if I can find a place to lay my head. Get here before me. I'll say.